But yeah, guys, I know it's a bit different, but I want to do this every now and then, try to connect with you, and let you know what I'm thinking about lately. And me and the boys were, well, me and one of the boys were talking about something last night, and I thought it was actually pretty interesting. I feel like a lot of people have this issue, but we'll get into it. The reason I'm making a video like this is just because can't really find anything that's too popping right now, and just kind of wanted to make a sit down video. It's always nice. It's definitely nice to just sit down and chat. You know what I mean? Anyway, so me and the boys, or at least me and the boys, were playing games last night, and one of the guys, we were playing Warzone, the two of us. We got a couple second places. That was pretty sick. I never play Warzone, but since Battlefield, I've been on like an FPS run. I've been enjoying FPS games. So we were playing Warzone last night. We got a couple second places. It was pretty good. But I was like, man, I don't know if you feel this, but like, because we were talking about how addicted to WoW we are right now. I was like, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, as much as I'd like to say I'm addicted to WoW right now, I really don't think I am. And I want to explain like how I feel. And you got to be a real gamer to understand this shit. I'm not gonna lie. You got to be like a real DGen to understand this. So growing up and still into my 20s and into my late 20s and probably going forward, the way I play video games is that I'll be playing a game with the boys or whatever, and I'll be having fun, but it takes a lot for me to get addicted to a game. But once I do, I get addicted. So, for example, the Minecraft binge. Once everybody gets on the Minecraft binge, it's easy for me to get addicted to a game when it's all the boys, right? Which obviously everybody's going to be the same in any social setting. Doesn't matter if it's video games or hockey or whatever it is. But with this, it's like I find I can't like emotionally get connected and like actually enjoy a game unless I'm like fully focused on it. So, for example, when the best way to put it is when I'm in limbo. When I'm in limbo, I'm in between games. So this week I've been kind of in limbo. So for a few weeks I was addicted to like Maple Story, and I was playing a bit of WoW and OSRS. And when I say addicted to it, I mean like playing it each night for a few hours. I don't mean like I don't have a job. You know what I mean? But what I mean by addicted is it consumes everything in my life. So like for example, all the videos I watch, all the short form I watch, everything I talk about, it's like I really do think about that game a lot. So when I was kind of like into OSRS for a few weeks, I was every night before I go to bed, I watch YouTube, and as I'm falling asleep, I'm watching OSRS videos, and I'm watching how-to guides and guides of progression and stuff like that. Right? That's when I know I'm in it. Like when I'm into a game, I'm in that shit. Um, and after a few weeks, sometimes it holds for a few months, but usually it's about a month, 3 weeks to a month, and I don't know what that is, but whatever. Usually it holds for like 3 weeks to a month, and after that, I'll be kind of like falling off of it, and I'll play some other games with the boys, whatever, just some random stuff, or I'll play like I'll always go back to like doing dailies on Maple or like playing Call of Duty, like a Black Ops 6, play some rank play, League of Legends, Rocket League. I'll go back to those like classic jump on for an hour and play a few games, and it feels good because it scratches that competitive itch. But then I'm in limbo, which is where I am right now, the last week, and I feel like I'm getting out of it, and it's weird. It's so weird. I know if you're not a gamer, this makes no sense, but I'm in limbo because I was addicted to OSRS. Now I'm in between. I was really enjoying Battlefield, but that was only a day or two, especially because it was only there for a day or two. But the whole week I've been on vacation. I've been I've been off work for the week, and I feel like let me complete the sentence and then I'll go to what I'm about to say actually. Um, anyway, I've been looking for a game all week and I can't find one. I've played Maple, I've done dailies, I've played WoW, I've played some Warzone, played the finals. That was okay, but I'm not finding that game to where when I'm going to bed, I want to watch YouTube videos on how to play it or like lore about it or like anything, right? And I'm waiting for that to hit because it's usually about a week or two. I'm in limbo. One of our friends, Gidge, he has like a 2 week Netflix binge. That's when we know he's in limbo with games. And Drez is the same way with when he's not too into a game. He's the same way as me, right? I feel like a lot of gamers are like that. You get super addicted to a game for a few weeks, and then you kind of are in this weird spot, this gray space, and then you get addicted to another one. So, all that to say, I feel like I'm noticing in my late 20s, because early 20s and teens and like mid 20s, you don't really notice it. You're just going through the motions, right? You don't care about anything. Like you just play video games, you work, you do whatever. Now that I'm like trying to be a responsible adult, I'm playing games less. I'm whatever. But the feeling of playing games less, or like the feeling of being in limbo, didn't affect me before, but it's starting to affect me. So like for example, in general, it doesn't really affect me. I just go through my day to day. But for example, this week I really wanted to take the week vacation, right, and just really enjoy it and take it for what it is, and just grind a game for 7 days. I'm 4 to 5 days into the vacation now. I only have like 2 or 3 days left, and I haven't grinded a game, which sounds stupid to non-gamers, but and I've been super productive, to be honest. I got a lot of stuff done that was supposed to be done in my life, and I caught up in a lot of things. But I don't feel fulfilled. I feel like I wasted my vacation. It's like super weird. Like if I am not super addicted, or like I'm not like invested into a game, I find I don't have purpose. It's weird. It's very odd, and if nobody else in the world feels it, that's fine. But I'm assuming other people do, because I'm not the only person in the world that plays video games a lot. I like lack purpose, and then I find purpose in other things like my job, YouTube channel, you know, significant other, whatever it would be, at the time. That's where I find my purpose. But the most like heartfelt and satisfying purpose I find when I'm addicted to a game. I don't know what it is, because I get everything done. I go to work, obviously. I get home, I clean. If I cook, I cook. If I don't, I just grab some food on the way home. Whatever. I make my YouTube video. I record. I edit. I make a thumbnail. Before recording, I do the script. Everything, right? So by like 8 o'clock, I'm like, okay, we're good. I'm set for the night now, and I'm just gonna grind out some games. Not having that game at the end of the night that I'm guaranteed to hop on and enjoy, and me being in limbo with watching YouTube videos trying to figure out what to play, it's unsatisfying to me, and just doesn't, it feels like I'm wasting my time. Super weird. Let me know if you feel like that, because I can't be the only one. Anyway, all that to say, I tried to get into a game yesterday, and it didn't break the limbo. I thought it was going to break the limbo. It did not break the limbo. Tarkov. I need to talk about Tarkov, because Tarkov is driving me absolutely insane, dude. So I've played Tarkov off and on for like 3 years. I haven't really played it enough. I don't even know if I've gotten to the flea market. I play it for like a week every wipe, right? Because Gidge, the same person that goes on his Netflix binges, he plays a lot of Tarkov. Like a shit ton of Tarkov. Like he has like 140 mil in his bank or whatever it would be on PvE. He plays it a lot because PvE doesn't reset. If you don't know Tarkov, skip like 4 minutes of the video and I'll be back to reality. I played yesterday because I was like, I haven't played PvE yet. Someone I worked with before, last summer, actually bought me the Unheard edition just randomly. He was like, yeah, give me your phone. Like I was on my Tarkov account. He was like, give me your phone. I was like, okay. I was like, he played a lot of Tarkov, so I assumed he was going to do some weird shit where it's like a code or some shit. And they just bought me Unheard edition. Like, absolute G, really good guy. Miss playing games with him. I was playing yesterday, and I got on, and I don't know, man. Like, number one, I have a 4070 Super, and I'm running Tarkov at 70 FPS on Ground Zero. How can you not optimize that shit? Number two, no way I didn't die to a cheater. Yeah, I died like 4 times yesterday. There had to have been once that it was mind blowing what was happening to me. Like I've heard the cheating is really bad in the game, and I seen that firsthand instantly. Maybe I'm faded, I don't know, but I feel like I felt that like instantly. I went into 3 raids. So I died 3 times. I went into 3 raids on PMC, and I went on Ground Zero because I was trying to get the tasks done. I am far enough along to where I know that I do tasks. I wear a helmet, and I wear earbuds or whatever, they're headphones, and I wear like armor, and I bring in certain meds, and like I have my keybind set to like 4-4 for slots. So if I hit 4, first it'll use a heavy bleed, and then it'll use like I'm far enough that I feel like I could get away with knowing Tarkov enough. I probably have a couple 100 hours. Not enough to kill anybody, but enough to know what's going on. I go in and I just get fucked. I killed 2 out of the 3, but it was a 3-man, so I died to the 3rd. fair, whatever. But I lose an insane kit. Actually, this is what I meant to say. Before the raid, before I went in there and I went in with like this dope ass gun, you guys will know if you have the Unheard edition or whatever edition it would be that you get this gun. It's like this light brown gun that's like got a silencer on it. It's dope as shit. It looks fucking cool. But it has a scope on it, and then it also has that reticle that you can like switch. It's sick. I tried to ensure. I'm half noob. I'm half noob. I would say I'm probably 20% of a veteran player. Like I am nothing. I go to insure all my stuff before I go in raid because I'm dog shit. It was like 540,000 rubles. I had 1,000,000, and it was asking for half of that to insure my kit. What? What happened to Tarkov? What happened to Tarkov? That's insane. Anyway, after dying a bunch and getting annoyed, I texted Gitch. I was like, dude, I need you. And he was like, yeah, let's play games tonight. Turns out he had to do some housework, or he was doing some renovations or whatever. But we're probably going to play tonight or tomorrow night, whatever. I go on PvE. It's literally like less than 100k to insure everything. So I learned there's this hardcore mode that they decided to do for this wipe. And instead of putting hardcore mode or normal mode and you being able to choose between the two, because what is the difference between someone being on hardcore mode and someone not being on hardcore mode in the raid? Is there a difference? I would like to know. Like, actually comment. I actually don't know. I didn't do any research. What I'm saying is if it's 500k for them to insure and, all this shit, why can't I just play normally? So now I'm forced to go play PvE. And I'm like, okay, fine. And PvE felt okay. I died to a damn scav, but it felt okay. That's the only reason the game gotta be existent right now. Because, dude, the regular PvP is dog shit. Anyway, like I said, you can come back now and the Tarkov discussion's done. So this whole, like, getting addicted to a game and, falling in limbo and then getting addicted to a game, again, it used to be kind of on the back of whatever my friends were playing. But now it's off the back of what I'm watching and what I'm doing throughout my day. So, again, I'll reiterate, with Old School RuneScape, one of the guys started talking about it. We made a group Iron Man, but, like, I got into it. I was watching Sony on Twitch. I was watching him play a bunch of OSRS. I started to watch, like, I always watch Flipping Old School anyway. He has great content, and I love the merching stuff and the flipping stuff, especially in video games. So I was watching all these YouTubers, watching progression guides. I was watching 1 to 99 guides, and that's how I get, like, into it. But then I kind of fell out of it, and now I'm in that limbo state. So if you've ever been in that limbo state, let me know, because maybe I'm the only one, but I feel like I'm not, man. I feel like I'm not, and I'm excited to see what you guys say. But anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna go back